Hi student, this is Sivakumar, 11th standard mathematics, chapter number 3, continuation of exercise 3.9. Now problem number 7, subdivision number 4. In a triangle ABC, prove that a into sine of b minus c divided by b square minus a square, that is equal to b into sine of c minus a divided by c square minus a square, that is equal to small c into sine of capital A minus b divided by a square minus b squared. Here is problem number 7, subdivision number 4. Now consider the first part, a into sine of b minus c divided by b squared minus c squared. So a write as it is, then sine of b minus c, you can apply the formula of sine of a minus b. You know the formula sine of a minus b, that is equal to sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Write the formula over here. That is equal to minus cos a sine b. Instead of a and b, we have b and c. That is sine b cos c minus cos b sine c divided by b squared minus c squared. That is equal to, so a write as it is, into sine b can be replaced by the formula b divided by 2r, cos c by the formula a squared plus b squared minus c squared divided by 2ab. That is the formula for cos c. That's a cosine formula. Minus cos b, that is equal to a square plus c square minus b square divided by 2ac into sin c, that is equal to c divided by 2r. This is capital C. Now whole divided by b square minus c square as it is. That is equal to, here a, that is common only. Here b get cancelled. Here c get cancelled. 2r into 2a, 4r a. Here also 4r a. Common. So already a here divided by 4r a common in the denominator. After that, write the numerators as it is, a squared plus b squared minus c squared. This is common. So minus a squared minus into c squared minus c squared minus into minus plus b squared whole divided by b squared minus c squared. Now here a get cancelled. Here plus a squared minus a squared get cancelled. That is equal to, so 1 by 4r into b squared plus b squared, 2b squared minus 2c squared. So 2 into b squared minus c squared divided by b squared minus c squared. After that, b squared minus c squared get cancelled, 2 table 2 times. So we have 1 by 2r, 1 divided by 2r, and let it be number 1. Now I am going to consider b into sine of c minus a divided by c squared minus a squared. Consider b into sine of c minus a divided by c squared minus a squared. Okay. Now b write as it is. Now we can apply the formula for sine of a minus b. If we apply, we'll be getting sin c cos a minus cos c sin a whole divided by c squared minus a squared. That is equal to b write as it is. Sin c can be replaced by the formula small c divided by 2r, and cos a formula b squared plus c squared minus a squared divided by 2bc minus cos c formula a squared plus b squared minus c squared divided by 2ab into sin a formula a divided by 2r divided by the whole divided by c square minus a square. That is equal to, here CC get cancelled, here AA get cancelled. 2R into 2B, 4RB, here also 4RB in the denominator. Already we have B in the numerator, B divided by 4RB into, write the numerator as it is, B squared plus C squared minus A squared. This is common, minus is common, so minus into A squared minus into B squared minus into minus plus C squared divided by C squared minus A squared in the denominator. Now we can cancel B, and B squared minus B squared also cancelled. That is equal to 1 divided by 4R, here C squared plus C squared, 2C squared, here minus 2A squared, 2C squared minus 2A squared divided by C squared minus A squared. That is equal to 1 by 4R into, take 2 as common, C squared minus A squared divided by C squared minus A squared. So these two get cancelled, 2 table 2 times, that is equal to, once again you are getting 1 by 2R. Let it be number 2, equation number 2. Now consider the last one. So what is given at the last? You have C into sine of A minus B divided by A squared minus B squared. Consider C into sine of A minus B divided by A squared minus B squared. See, write as it is, you know the formula for sine of A minus B, write the formula directly. Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B whole divided by A squared minus B squared. Then C into, C write as it is, that is equal to C into, then sine A formula, that is A divided by 2R, cos B formula A square plus C squared minus B squared divided by 2AC, minus cos A formula A square plus C squared minus B squared divided by 2AC. Cos A formula is B square plus C squared minus A squared divided by 2BC, and sin B formula is B divided by 2R. Okay. Now whole divided by A squared minus B squared equals, here A get cancelled, here BB get cancelled, 2R into 2C, 4RC, here also 4RC, already we have C in the numerator, C divided by 4RC into, this is common, so write A squared plus C squared minus B squared minus into B squared minus B squared minus into C squared minus C squared minus into minus plus A squared divided by A squared minus B squared. That is equal to, can cancel C here, C get cancelled, then plus C squared minus C squared get cancelled. So that is equal to 1 divided by 4R into A square plus A square, 2A square minus 2B square, 2 into A square minus B square, I have taken 2 directly common, divided by A square minus B square. Now this A square minus B square get cancelled, 2 table 2 times, that is equal to 1 divided by 2R. That is equation number 3. So equation 1, 2, 3 and all same only, 1 by 2R, 1 by 2R and 1 by 2R. From 1, 2 and 3 we have proved the result. From 1, 2 and 3 we have proved the result. We have proved that A into sine of B minus C divided by B squared minus C squared, that is equal to B into sine of C minus A divided by C squared minus A squared, that is equal to C into sine of A minus B divided by A squared minus B squared. Hence proved. So Problem number 7, subdivision number 4 is completed. Then I'll be teaching that subdivision number 5 of problem number 7 in the next video. Thank you, children.